What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. I want to talk to you guys about Terra Luna Classic because we're seeing a little bit of news, right? Anytime I see some news, some hype, some push, some green, that's happening for this play, I just want to talk about it. But right now, there's definitely a little bit of talk that's going on, and you guys can give me the information that you have in the comment section. Again, I haven't done a crazy amount of research. I still hold my Terra Luna Classic, but I am going to go through what we are seeing when it comes to these burns and the amount of burns that we are seeing. But essentially, Binance may be changing their burning mechanism to a more frequent, I can't say that word, frequent burn. And it looks interesting, right? Maybe that's the case, maybe that's not. We haven't had confirmation. I haven't seen any type of thing that's written down or any type of announcement, but you know that sometimes they'll end up testing the waters before they end up doing something. So we're going to talk about Terra Luna Classic in this video. We're going to look at the price and where we are, as well as go into what those Binance burns actually are. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, also, if you guys want to trade things like BTC, Ethereum, XRP, Solana at up to a 100x leverage, you can utilize the MargX link that's at the top of the description if you're interested in leverage trading. If you're not, I totally understand, but click the link if you guys are a little bit interested. Sign up with my link, and it's greatly appreciated. They are a partner with the channel, so everybody that signs up, I do get a little bit of a kickback, which is always great, and it supports the channel in such a big way. Also, if you want to check out a link for Trade Assist, that's a platform or an indicator to where you can get buy alerts, sell alerts, bullish momentum, bearish momentum, and they're going to be creating other indicators as well. So if you guys are interested in day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, this will be great for you as well. But if we look at Terra Luna Classic, sorry, we look at where Terra Luna Classic is right now. Terra Luna Classic currently stands at 0.00008823. It's up by about 3% in the last 24 hours. We're also seeing a $503 million market cap. So it's nowhere near where the highest point has been, but it's also nowhere near the lowest point that it has been. But it's great we're seeing some positivity, and it's great we're seeing an increase in volume of 40%. It's up to a $22 million market cap. That's nowhere near what we expect to see as Terra Luna Classic holders, believers, investors that want to see this absolutely explode. And honestly can still absolutely explode, but it's sitting at $22 million volume day. We want to see it at $222 million volume day, or a $2 billion volume day, which we will eventually see. But right now it's kind of low on that volume. If we look at the breakdown between on-chain volume and off-chain volume, obviously off-chain volume is having a lot more, seeing it at about 22 million, and then 20,000 of that is on-chain volume, give or take a few tens of thousands. Anyways, that's where Terra Luna Classic is for the last day. In the last 7 days, it's up by 11%, so we're definitely seeing a little bit of a movement. In the last month, it's kind of flat, and in the last year, it's still up by 44%. We did see this go all the way up to this point of a 0.00027 level. And it did come back down, then increase back up to the 2 level from 1. And now we're at this level where we haven't added 0. And hopefully, as we get towards the same time last year when it exploded in December, we can see that push up again, but that's for a whole nother video. Now, what are we going through here? Right now, if you don't know, with Terra Luna Classic, we're focused on burns. We're focused on seeing more and more burns that are going through so that we can get the algorithm back in place. We can get, USTC repegged and all of that stuff. But Binance typically has a monthly burn that they do. So they do it in the beginning of the month, and you see it on the 1st, and it ends up being it can range from 1 billion coins all the way up to like 6 billion is what we've seen in many cases, or not many cases, but some cases. But recently in this month, we've been seeing a little bit more. And it comes from, this article right here. So we have Terra Luna Classic burn mechanism revised by Binance. What's next for LUNC? So, crypto exchange Binance performed LUNC burn mechanism multiple times this month, sparking speculation in the Terra Luna Classic community. The exchange is the largest contributor with 64.47 billion LUNC burn until now to support the revival of the chain and price. Has Binance LUNC burn mechanism revised? Binance LUNC burn data indicates that the crypto exchange has likely revised its LUNC burn mechanism, increasing the number of burns monthly, according to an earlier announcement. The exchange burns Terra Luna Classic tokens on the first of every month. However, the exchange burns the tokens 6 times this month. This has sparked speculation as Binance had earlier reduced its Terra Luna Classic spot and margin trading fees to 50% instead of 100%. It even delayed sending the Terra Luna Classic trading fee burn contribution for months. However, the exchange is burning more tokens this time. Binance burned 1.19 billion LUNC in the 25th batch of LUNC burn mechanism. The crypto exchange burned $97,229.23 in trading fees for the period between July 31st to August 29th. Now, what does this mean? Because as we go into LUNC burn metrics, if you guys want to go and follow them on Twitter, feel free to follow them on Twitter because obviously they're doing a lot for Terra Luna Classic. So if you're a fan of a Terra Luna Classic, they're going to be tracking the burns a lot easier for you guys. But you do see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burns that has happened in this month. However, majority of those burns are tens of thousands, where you have the one burn that's 1.1, let's say 1.2 billion total. Now, typically, what we see is I know we normally see one burn and then we see another burn that happens middle of the month. Typically, so one burn, another burn, one burn. I thought that would be the case here, but it happened on the 4th, happened on the 13th and 15th and 20th. Now I don't know what they are, and maybe some other people can explain it, but we have seen other months to where multiple burns have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't mean that the burn mechanism has changed. It just means that whatever these burns are attributed to, we're seeing more and more of those burns happening on Binance from maybe regular people instead of just Binance themselves, right? So I don't necessarily know exactly what this entails. If the burn mechanism has changed, I would probably say it hasn't. If anything would change, it's probably not going to be for the better, honestly, because it seems like Binance is the only one that is supporting Terra Luna Classic burns at the moment, when we should be fighting for every other exchange to support Terra Luna Classic burns. And if we do, then we can assure that Binance will stay on board. But right now, Binance is the only one supporting this. What does this mean for the future of this? Honestly, it doesn't make me think that we're going to have a future burn through Binance unless we have more of an impact elsewhere. But that's only me. That's only the way that I'm thinking here. I always like to make sure I understand what the worst case scenario is, and also understand what the best case scenario is. So, in my opinion, are we seeing the burn mechanism that's revised? No, I don't think we are. I think this is just kind of a more aggressive time from what we saw in July, right? July, we saw 1, 2, 3, 4 burns. June. In June, we saw 1, 2 burns. In August, 1, 2. September, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 burns. So let me know what you believe that it is, because I don't know. But it is sparking some conversations and speculation around if that is true. And I don't think that's the case, right? I'm leaning more towards the worst case scenario, which they haven't revised it. Or I guess that's not the worst, but one of the worst case scenarios, which is they haven't revised it. We're still in the same boat, and we're going to see the regular burn go through as if it was normal. And anyways, I want to know what you guys think. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel for Twitter, for Patreon, for Margex, as well as Trade Assist. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.